Hello everybody, welcome back. We're on to game number 2 between LaLush is our Red Zerg player versus Mao's Hasu, which is our Protoss player. And this is game number 2 out of the best of 3 for ESL Cup. And last game we saw a very long macro game with actually turned out to be a pretty insane amount of upgrades.
Yeah, he was LaLush was going all for, which is uncommon, all air upgrades as Zerg, and he really didn't he just had Broodlords and Corruptors. I was expecting some muted harasses, but it never happened, so, and LaLush ended up losing.
I think your prediction from last game's build order for Hasu is going to come true here. He's got that pylon out front. I think he's going to go for a Forge Expand.
Yep. I bet you're right. It's a good map to do it on, too.
Yeah.
Great map.
So is, what's the other map that's good to do? And I'm drawing a blank now. It's Jungle Forest Tile Set.
Tile Dream Altar.
Yeah, Tile Dream Altar. I want to say Terminus Re, but I knew that was wrong. But yeah, Tile Dream Altar. I definitely love doing that on that map. So, Hasu scouting his opponent out. Gonna see what's going on here. Now, last game we saw LaLush, it seemed like this happened forever ago. LaLush opened with Speedlings, going pool first. So yeah, going pool first once again, and we've got Forge going up. So this build, I think, right now, as far as builds are concerned, I think Hasu has got the better build order in this situation.
Yeah, pull first is kind of strange on this map, especially versus Protoss.
Yeah, I mean, the benefit is, sure, you could speed out earlier, but if they go for a Forge Expand, you're not going to be able to do anything, and your expansion is going to be late as compared to if you went Hatch first.
Yeah, and the only reasoning to do this versus Protoss is because of Protoss can lay down a pylon and basically block your expansion like infinitely.
Yeah, safer way to take an expansion.
It is safer, yeah.
Now we got LaLush down there going to block the Nexus for Hasu. Hasu's going to have to wait until he gets rid of that probe. He's got enough minerals. He's going to throw down a cannon anyways. Throwing down that cannon. Now he's going to come back here and harass that drone. He needs to get that drone out of there so he can throw down that Nexus. And he's going to have to be forced to run away. More probes coming down to help it out. Got the reinforcements, so now that drone is going to be forced to run away. He's going to get that kill on that drone. Probably not. Going to sneak out of there. You know, LaLush has that ninja drone. Remember from last game? That drone that caught us both by surprise, and Hasu?
Yeah.
He's trying to keep... Oh, juked it! Did you see that?
Yeah.
That drone just juked it. He's going to get out of there before that... He's going to scout the main. Yeah, he's going to go up there and scout the main, too. And right before that cannon gets down, and that is a ninja drone LaLush with the great drone skills. We got to give him that. And he's building a hatchery.
Oh, geez.
Is he going to scout this?
Hedge.
He scouts it! Oh no! And LaLush does not know he just got scouted. He thinks he's gonna be so tricky here in Hasu. I bet Hasu's gonna throw down the cannon like right there next to that pylon he just placed.
Yeah,
and
really.
Cannon the hatchery.
Yeah, I've seen this happen, and really all you need is like one cannon, and it defeats the purpose. But if LaLush actually gets up a Roach Warren, it could be a little different. But we'll see what happens here.
You can see the vision here. Oh, he puts the cannon in vision. I can't believe he did that. Is he just forcing him to cancel it because he knows there's a cannon? Because there's no way he's going to let that hatchery finish knowing that there's a photon cannon there.
No, I think he actually is going to let it finish.
You think he's going to let it finish?
I've seen him do this. I see him, he does streaming, and I believe he is going to let it finish. Because he can just run his lings right by and try to pick off some more, what's it called, probes. And then he can also force more cannons in his main.
I think he's going to cancel it, though. The photon cannon did finish, so he's going to make him waste the minerals for that. Is he going to let it finish? Wow, I can't believe he let it finish. I would have sworn he was going to cancel that. He put up an expansion as natural afterwards, so... what is LaLush thinking? Now we got some probes coming up to attack it. He's going to make some Zerglings, 4 of them, but sure those Zerglings are going to get out, but I don't really see them doing that much damage. He's going to make 6 Zerglings. That hatchery's going to die. Some Broodlings are going to come out of it at least and probably kill a probe. He needs to pull those probes away for those Broodlings to get out. And there are the Broodlings. They're going to get that Zealot. Going to take off the shields on him at least. And those Zerglings, you're right, just going to sneak on by that cannon and try and harass him here at the main. Going to pick off some probes. And check the harvester count, 33 versus 30, so LaLush in the lead supply-wise, or actually harvester-wise and supply-wise too.
Yep. And he, it could have been better, you know?
Yeah.
He could have tried to, like, those broodlings from the hatchery could have done a lot more, and they ended up not doing so. But
Well,
I don't know, 300 for a hatchery, that is a lot.
but you got to figure he also used a cannon, so it's kind of like actually 150
Yeah.
if you want to, you know. And it's giving him scouting, so right now, all this time, he's scouting his opponent. He knows exactly what he's doing. He's got 2 probe kills. So, was it worth it? It kind of caused Hasu to focus on that instead of actually just making a bunch of gateways and dealing with it. But definitely interesting play from LaLush. I guess he's done that build quite a few times, so he knows when it's worth it, when it's not worth it. And that position, I think it came out pretty close. I wouldn't say it was bad for LaLush. I think it was okay.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't terrible.
So we got Hasu, got that robotics facility about halfway finished. He's already starting some upgrades, +1 on the way, chrono boosting out that warp gate. And 4 gas up and going, and a 3rd base being taken for LaLush. And he's way ahead on the harvester count. Actually, no, he isn't. He was ahead. Now he's not. 44 for Hasu and 41 for LaLush. 4 more gas going up, or actually 2 more gas going up. So LaLush is going to be on 4 gas here pretty soon. He's got his roach warren going up, evolution chamber. Still hasn't connected creep yet. Oh, yep, there he's going. He's using those overlords to connect creep. Still hasn't used any creep tumors yet. And he's making another queen there. So hopefully he'll use that queen to make some creep tumors and run that queen down to that 3rd base.
Yeah, he's going for a Hydralisk Den as well, so it's going to be another Roach Hydra based army.
Yeah, sticking with the same play style. Hopefully it'll work out for him a little bit better this time than it did the last game. Last game was still a pretty interesting game. Both players just kind of sitting in the middle of the map there, just, you know, attacking and then rebuilding your army, attacking. There were so many fights that game. So
yeah, I'm kind of surprised from the Hydra actual, you know, the strategy of Hydras, because they've really gone away from going Hydras and going more like Infestor, Baneling type of stuff for Protoss. So it's kind of strange seeing Hydras still being used.
Yeah, I've definitely seen Moro go a lot of like Corruptor, Zergling, Baneling, Infestor. Just a really weird unit combination. Now we have an observer here for Hasu sneaking into the main, gonna like float up in there, fly up in there. Yeah, that's what they do. They fly up in there and scout this out. He's gonna see the evolution chamber upgrading. He sees that roach warren and he's gonna scout. He doesn't see that what's the word I'm looking for? Yeah, Hydralisk Den. That's what I was looking for. He doesn't see the Hydralisk Den yet. There we got some creep tumors pushing out.
He is getting the pathogen glands for infestors, which is basically always needed.
Yeah, right. I've never seen anybody use infestors well without that upgrade. Definitely kind of mandatory to get. And we got the +1 range upgrade there for LaLush. 7 more drones coming out. Check the drone count once again. 65 versus 57. So now Hasu still in the lead from earlier, just pumping out probes so quickly. He's got a lot of probes and pretty saturated here in both bases, and he's setting up a 3rd now. He's got some cannons up there at the top, building the cannons first actually before the expansion. Supply pretty close, 111 versus 100 for Hasu. That 3rd base is going to go down, and going to put up another pylon, so that's going to be a pretty safe expansion for the time being. And I'm kind of surprised where he's got these sentries out here. Actually, never mind. I see he's got plenty of vision up ahead. He's got some units at the Zalnanga Tower, so I was kind of worried about those sentries just sitting out there outside the base, but he's got more than enough vision. He's got an observer out here at front keeping an eye on all those roaches and zerglings. And those 4 infestors about ready to pop out along with 12 roaches, and we may see LaLush go for an attack as soon as these infestors stick out.
Yeah, and I think it's a good decision actually by Hasu. He's not seeing any Hydras, he's just seeing tons of roaches, and instead of going more Colossus, he's opting for Immortals instead, which is really cool. Yeah,
really smart, because what happens is LaLush made that Hydralisk Den and then didn't even make any Hydralisk. So the fact that Hasu is switching to Immortal is working out great for him, considering LaLush could have easily made Infestors, or sorry, Hydralisk, and he's got Tunneling Claws too, so LaLush is going to go for an attack right now. Now, it's going to be important to see what he's going to decide to attack. If he's going to go for the 3rd, if he's just going to try and kill some units and then fall back. But those Tunneling Claws should help a lot here. Force Field's going to be thrown down. Nope, not getting him off. That one was just a little bit off there. He did kill 1 Zergling. Supply 132 versus 160, so LaLush in the lead.
And there is 1 observer chilling above the army, so I don't know if he has another observer, so if he takes that observer down, those Tunneling Claws could actually do a lot of damage.
Yeah, very true. There we go. There's an Overseer. We saw last game LaLush being very proactive about keeping Overseer alive and picking off observers. So if he can do that, you're right, those Tunneling Claws could make this game go really in favor of LaLush, just getting those tunneling claws and just kind of running around, popping up, picking off sentries. But Hasu has a really good spread here in his army. You can see it extends from the top of his third to the entrance of his natural. Get a really nice spread there. He doesn't want to get surrounded or anything. Roach is coming up doing some peeking, and he's just going to walk in there. Didn't want to burrow. He just wanted to walk into the fight. Walk in there. Can't see as well when you're underground, unfortunately. But more infestors pushing up with some creep tumors. Still actually 4 infestors out. And Burrow.
So I was going to say,
wait.
He did get tunneling claws, but he forgot Burrow.
That's
wow.
I think that was he forgot that. Like, I don't really see the point of getting tunneling claws if you're going to get Burrow 2 minutes later, 3 minutes later.
Yeah, you have to get him at like the exact same time.
I wonder if that's why he didn't attack there.
It has to be.
So he's putting up another base. Going to take his 5th, actually. He's already got his 4th up. And Hasu is going to take his 4th also up here. So this game turning into a very close to the way the last game went, the playstyle, at least of both players. Except this time we see LaLush sticking for more roaches, corruptors, and no Hydra.
Yeah, LaLush is way over making corruptors. He has 11 corruptors. And all Hasu has is 1 Colossus.
Yeah, that's going to be bad for him. He doesn't even have Hive Tech started yet, so he's not going to be able to make Broodlords anytime soon. Hopefully he'll stop making those corruptors. He's got 9 now, and that's like 5 too many for one Colossus.
He did pick off that observer though in the middle.
Yeah, that's definitely going to be nice because he does have that burrow. He's got 2 attack upgrade now on the roaches, and +1 armor just now being started. Hive Tech being started. That 5th base is just about finished. And he's going to scout in here with this Overlord. This Overlord is going to get some much-needed vision. He's going to see the army composition here. See the army composition of Hasu. At least I would assume he would there. He's going to fly in there. No, he's just kind of hanging out and creeping up the front of the base there. He's not going to... I thought he was going to suicide it in there. But he's suiciding an Overseer down here in the bottom. Kind of odd. Suiciding an Overseer instead of a Overlord. But anyway, those Corruptors... Oh, he has another Observer or Overseer. That's going to work out pretty good. But good Storm. Wow. Where did the Storm come from? Anyways... Big fight. Oh, wow. He needs a burrow. He needs a burrow. He's not. There he goes. There goes the burrow. So many force fields on top of him. Fungal growth going down right on top of all those. And I don't know if he wants to fight this. There are a lot of Immortals. And he's got good Storm. Oh, there's another great Storm. Finally kills that 1 Colossus. And he's going to be forced to fall back. Both players are sitting around 200 supply right now. Those High Templar can get picked off right here. Fungal growth on top of him. He needs to finish it off. There we go. Get him. And those Corruptor, you need to get out of there.
That's a mistake.
Yeah, though he's going to lose so many Corruptors. We have 12 Hydros coming out right now, and which is going to work out pretty good for him, considering there's no Colossus right now. So this army composition, oh no, he should not be fighting this. He wants to wait for those Hydros to come out. Those 12 Hydros are going to make or break this fight. Does he have any High Templar left? I think he killed every single High Templar there. I don't see any High Templar. So the Hydros are coming out, and LaLush might be able to do some serious damage here as soon as those Hydros come out. Stalkers do have blink. They're blinking up. Upgrades now. 2 attack upgrades, 1 armor upgrade, 4 Hasu's ground army. LaLush's got 2 attack upgrades. He's going to push here, pick off some free Stalkers, throwing down some fungal growths on there. Going to pick those off. And supply count for LaLush is in the lead, 188 versus 178. Harvester count 77 for both players. 7 is a lucky number.
Yeah, and Hasu basically skipped going robotics facility and just mass gateway units. He's just getting out, you know, a couple Immortals, stuff like that. He's gonna just skip on Colossus and just go tons of gateways. He has like 15 or something.
Yeah, he's actually making 3 more right now also at his 4th base.
That is a lot.
That is a lot of gateways. He wants to now, like we saw last game, remember how he went for that awesome 200 supply army and then he just transitioned into like 1 billion Stalkers? Because Blink Stalkers at a certain critical amount can be extremely, extremely efficient killers. He needs to keep those infestors alive. He can't be hit by any High Templar feedback. And he's pushing onto the creep, so he's going to go for it. He's got plenty of sentries and force fields. Nice fungal. Overlord's falling back. He's trying to make an observer as quick, or overseer. Or really nice feedbacks. And he's going to pick off some zealots there at the front. High Templar right up there at the front. He's going to kill him. Nice fungal on there, being forced to fall back, but he's not going to actually kill them. And Hasu's pushing his way here. So LaLush supply block, losing Overlords once again. He cannot make any units, and Hasu with 200 supply versus 165, LaLush is in trouble. He's making 5 Overlords right now, but he's going to be really behind in this army just because of the supply count and his just being supply blocked at this point. And he's being pushed back in his base. Force field's going to go down, and we're going to have Hasu go straight for the 3rd.
That's a really good decision. Block him off,
And then
take
work
out
on the
the
production.
third if possible, and then engage the army again.
Oh, wow, he's trying to save those drones, but he's not going to get out of there. And he's going to take out this base. He's even got 2 observers out there. I think he has the observer speed upgrade. Does he? Nope. No, he doesn't. I thought he got that. But yeah, Hasu's going to take out the production. And oh, he's going to lose another overlord there. Supply count 200 versus 167. LaLush. Now, I thought he was going to do I thought the attack was going to go so much better for him, but the feedbacks and
are making.
Yep, 9 broodlords. Oh wow, that's going to be extremely helpful. Where are those things at?
LaLush has a chance. This is
it.
Yeah.
If he can break this, the only thing I'm worried about is Hasu can easily just make like 1,000 gateways.
Yeah,
he's got like 1,000 gateways
popping up too.
How many gateways does he have?
That has to be like.
Is there like a unit hotkey to see how many unit buildings a person has? I need that. Look at this. Look in his base of how many gateways he has. All those are going to make stalkers as soon as this army dies. I guarantee. Look at the
16. He has 25 gateways.
Look at the resources for both players. 4,000 minerals, 1,700 gas, 2,100 minerals, 700 gas. So definitely stockpiling units. He wants to make a lot. No, very nice feedback. Good storm. Those infestors need to get back there. Wow, really good fungal growth up there in the front. And those broodlords are dealing a lot of damage. Stalkers coming in from behind. And those broodlords are still going to stay alive through most of this fight. And Hasu, wow, look at that immortal. 19 kills, 20 kills, 12 kills on that one, 6 kills. And these broodlords and hydralisks are going to clean up the rest of this fight. Those sentries from early on in the game are going to end up dying. But I don't think it's going to matter. Look at the stalkers. Here come the stalkers. A lot of stalkers. Actually, he's thrown in a couple high Templar there, but that is a bunch of stalkers.
And he produced that basically all on just one round of gateways.
He's like, you know what I need? Oh, wow, he's now making 5 DTs. Ooh, I like that. Where are those coming in now? He's got a stalker up here at the top attacking that base. I don't know where the DTs are.
Oh, right in the middle.
They're just running in. They're just going to come in there. And he's got no vision. He has no overseer. Storm going to run on top of those broodlords. Broodlords even running away. Broodlings running away. I've never seen that before. And oh, no, those corruptors. Oh, wow, the broodlords are all getting hit by the storm. And the DTs are up there just dealing so much damage. And wow, that second attack group from Hasu just basically mopped the floor with LaLush. Well done from LaLush.
That was really great by Hasu. Just switching to mass gateway and just punishing him this nonstop. It was really good.
Yeah, and I like his attack whenever he broke him for the first time, threw up the force fields and was like, okay, I'm going to play it safe, take out your expansions, and if you try to push up the ramp, I can just force field you, and I instantly get 2 free base kills right here. So I think it was a smart decision, and his decision to make a shit ton of gateways worked out.
yes, it did.
He had so many units, or so many minerals banked up that he could just warp in another 200 supply army. And I think Hasu just had a more evolved strategy this game. Actually, also last game too.
Yep, I agree. He did really well.
So that wraps up this best of 3. Hasu taking this series 2-0 from LaLush for ESL Cup tournament. And I'm going to cast some more games from this event. So check back to my YouTube page, youtube.com/EonShiKeno for that. See everybody later.